Hey YouTube fam, my name is Zaryn and I've been working in digital marketing now for over 10 years. And in today's video, I will be discussing the top 3 reasons why you should not become a digital marketer. Now, I support anybody who wants to become a digital marketer. I think it's a fantastic career and a very exciting job to work in, but there's some people who should clearly not become digital marketers. Now, many years ago when I was in college, I was studying to become an accountant. And at the time I was working at a bank as a teller, and one of my customers who ran his own accounting business and was familiar with my career trajectory told me that he had a new position opening, and he asked me to stop by his office to talk a little bit about it with him. And I remember it like it was yesterday, walking to this small office in Florida with a cold AC running, with cubicle style seating arrangements, and there was 2 desks in the main room where I would be working. And I could see a bunch of papers that were just neatly stacked and organized on the desks. And it was at that moment that I realized I had no clue what a day in the life of an accountant actually looked like. And after leaving that office, I felt unsure if accounting was going to be the right career choice for me long term, as I get bored easily when I'm doing the same tasks over and over, like filling out paperwork. Now, obviously, that is not all an accountant does, but it was my perception of that career choice on that day. And I then decided that my career needed to have a certain level of unpredictability if I was going to commit to something long term. And eventually, that is what brought me to digital marketing. And so if you're at a crossroads with your career path and considering a career in digital marketing, I want to help you by giving you some clarity and some reasons why you should not want to become a digital marketer. Number 1, you don't enjoy overanalyzing things. You like to understand things at face value and move on to the next, and you don't enjoy the process of revisiting ideas. The reason why this might be a red flag is because as a digital marketer, you're gonna often have a theory of a strategy and why it's working or why it's not, and you're gonna have to come back to that continuously for ways to experiment and validate if you are wrong or right, much like a scientist, but without the fancy white lab coat. So if you fundamentally don't enjoy going into deep thought about aspects of strategies and the different parts of a marketing campaign, that this is gonna make your day-to-day quite difficult. Reason number 2 to not become a digital marketer is that you lack curiosity. And this one is particularly important in terms of a characteristic, because if you accept things the way that they are without questioning them and forming your own opinions, then it could point to having a fixed mindset. Not that there's anything wrong, but a fixed mindset is gonna limit your ability to drive results for your clients. And if you think about it this way, marketing revolves around people, human behavior, and the psychology of getting others to buy and or change their perception about a brand or a company. And human behavior is always changing. And an example of this can be easily seen with the change in buying and entertainment choices that shifted because of the pandemic. Now, I personally started using delivery apps like Grubhub and Uber Eats here in New York City where I live. And even though I previously knew of these apps, I never chose to download them in the past, but my behavior changed as a factor of the pandemic. Therefore, as a digital marketer, you will frequently need to challenge your own beliefs and understanding of people. And if you lack curiosity, it's gonna make that aspect of the job much harder. And the last reason why you should not become a digital marketer: you don't work well with others. Collaboration is essential to the success of any digital marketing campaign, as there is so much that needs to be done to run an effective campaign. And guess what? You're not gonna do it alone. And so you must depend and work with a team effectively. Now, for all my entrepreneurs and go-getters watching this video, I know that this can be a challenge because you might be used to working in an environment where you're taking on a lot and moving fast. And especially in a marketing agency environment, you won't be able to move at your speed. You're gonna have to move at the speed of the team and the client that you're working for. Also, in the early stages of your career, it's highly unlikely that you're gonna be in a role where you're handling all of the aspects of marketing. So if you find it hard working with people, this is going to be something that you're gonna have to deal with very early on if you choose to get into digital marketing. Now, I hope this video gives you more clarity on your career prospects as a digital marketer. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video and you would like me to share more about digital marketing and some career advice content on this channel. Till the next video, peace.